All right, more fractions, decimals, and percents. If you haven't noticed, that's what we're doing for this unit, and we're doing it in a lot of different ways so you can see some of the different applications and ways it looks. So if you get a visual picture and you have to write a fraction, decimal, and a percent, I would recommend writing the fraction first. Oops. Because it's just going to be easier to then turn it into a decimal and a percent if we have a fraction to start with. So in this lesson, they're either going to be out of 10 or 100. So they're going to be tenths or hundredths, which are simpler to change into decimals and percents. And then we'll do a lesson where they're not. So if I say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10, I have 6/10, which I can write as a decimal, right? 6/10. I put a 6 in the tenths place. And then I can turn it into a percent. Although this gets tricky because think 6% is like parts per 100, and it's not 6 parts per 100. So I have to think about, okay, how many hundredths do I have here? Well, if I have 6/10, that's going to be 60 hundredths, that is what matches my percent. If I want to look at it on a calculator, I can do my decimal times 100, and I get 60%. But that's just a rule to remember, so I want you to think about percent as being out of 100. And you always need to make something out of 100 first. Like this would be 60 out of 100, which matches my percent. Okay? So be careful with the tenths, changing the tenths into percents. It's not just the numerator, because the numerator or the denominator has to be 100 for it to turn straight into a percent. Like with this one, is a little more straightforward as far as the percent goes. I can say, okay, what's my fraction? 22 hundredths, because I know I have 2 rows of 10 plus 2 more little ones, which is 22 hundredths, which is just 22%, because 22 out of 100, 22%. Okay? I think the hundredths are a little more straightforward. The tenths, just remember that tenths don't go straight to a percent. We have to make it out of 100 or into hundredths first. All right? Good luck on this one. You'll be doing the similar thing on the next one, just with slightly more complicated pictures. If you need help, let me know. I got you. Good luck.